top story, Ethiopian Airlines' growing connectivity is set to accelerate the implementation of the African Continental Free Trade Area. And welcome to ABC World, the voice of Pan-Africanism, with the latest news highlights of the hour. I am Tabitha John. Do stay with us. Ethiopia and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia held political consultations in Riyadh on Sunday. Ethiopian State Minister for Foreign Affairs, Misganu Arega, and Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs of Saudi Arabia, Engineer Walid Abdul Karim Al-Khuraji, led the consultations. The two sides locked in on elevating their ties in various sectors to a higher level and to collaborate effectively on bilateral and international issues to ensure mutual benefit. On the occasion, both parties agreed to strengthen their bilateral relations and to work together to expedite the implementation of draft agreements. The Forest Stewardship Council, FSC, in partnership with the Ethiopian Forest Development, EFD, has launched the Interim Forest Stewardship Standard, IFSS, for Ethiopia for responsible forest management. In his opening remarks at a launching ceremony, Kabete Yimam, Director General of Ethiopian Forest Development, EFD, stated that Ethiopia is currently engaged in massive reforestation activities through the Green Legacy Initiative. Anna Agasha, FSC Coordinator for Eastern Africa, for her part, stated that Ethiopia has officially joined 85 countries that adopted FSC standards and will get certification for pilot products soon. The 80th anniversary of the International Civil Aviation Organization, ICAO, and the signing of the Convention of International Civil Aviation and African Aviation Expo 2024, Afria Expo 2024, is set to take place next week at Skylight Hotel, Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, under the theme ICAO 80 Safe Sky, Sustainable Future. In a joint statement issued by the Ministry of Transport and Logistics and the Civil Aviation Authority regarding the upcoming event, it was stated that Ethiopia has been able to build the biggest air brand in Africa, owing its diligent engagement in the aviation sector for the past 80 years. Scheduled for 9th to 12th December 2024, the commemorating of the 80th anniversary of the signing the Chicago Convention for the ICAO Eastern and Southern African ASAF region and African Aviation Expo 2024, Afri Expo 2024, is expected to bring together aviation manufacturers, airlines, global aviation associations, training institutes, government agencies, financial institutions, youth innovators, tour operators, and more across the globe, and serves as unparalleled networking opportunities and knowledge exchange for aviation professionals.
Good.
And finally, stakes say the Ethiopian Airlines' growing connectivity across the continent enhances cooperation and accelerates the implementation of the African Continental Free Trade Area (AfCFTA), boosting regional economic integration. The airliner also announced its commitment to integrating African countries within the aviation sector. Goshu Meliso has this report.
Ethiopian Airlines continues to strengthen its position as a leader in African aviation. With expanding routes and strategic partnerships, the airline is driving connectivity across the continent and supporting regional integration efforts.
As the leading airline in Africa, Ethiopian Airlines is committed to expanding its network across the continent and beyond. This commitment is reflected in our recent expansions, including new routes to Dhaka, Bangladesh in Asia, and recently Port Sudan.
Liberian Transport Minister said Ethiopian Airlines' continued continental and global expansion helps to expedite the implementation of African Continental Free Trade Area Agreement.
I was elated by what the CEO said, that the goal is to connect all of Africa. So Africa, we have a free trade agreement. We should trade freely. The issues of visas should be solved. But not only that, the estimate for 2030 is that Africa will have at least 80 million travelers. So I think it's an opportunity for all of us. I think free trade can happen when we expand traveling. But not only that, jobs can be created when people travel a lot. Industries can be built, hotels can be built. So it's an immense opportunity. Together we can as Africans. We must do this. We are excited. And both nations, I think, are excited. I just came from Congo, Brazzaville. I was in West Africa at the ECOWAS Summit. We agree on a 25% reduction across West Africa. So there's a lot of momentum. There's a lot of feeling about this being working. And we'll do all we can to make sure that Africa is taken to the next level.
As part of its global expansion, Ethiopian Airlines has resumed flights to Monrovia, West Africa.
You're watching EBC World. A quick reminder of the top story. Ethiopian Airlines' growing connectivity is set to accelerate the implementation of the African Continental Free Trade Area. That's all we had for now. I'm Tabitha John. Many thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.